Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So, when I was growing up, I had awesome parents, but they're a little weird in that they didn't go to church like everybody. I went to church because they sent me to Catholic school, but they were interested in, what was it called? Like alternative consciousness, what we call New Age or New Thought. And they brought me up with some really positive thinking. They brought me up with a different way, different than their, let's see, my dad was first generation and my mom came from Puerto Rico on a boat. And they wanted me to grow up a little differently with some alternate ideas about why we're on this planet, who we are, and who we can be. So I grew up with this and participated in a lot of you guys know I used to teach meditation, yoga, and so I grew up with this lifestyle and this focus. And I didn't always retain it, you know. I spent a long time kind of moving away from all of that and kind of investigating other ways of living, which brought me to recovery, which brought me to my knees, which brought me to a new awakening, a new way of life. And so, you know, these quotes that I have over here, it's not new. I mean, it's called New Age or a new thought or a different type of consciousness, but what I'm going to share are things that really help me, help you, and I printed some of it out. One of them is from Marianne Williamson. Do you guys ever heard of Marianne Williamson? Yeah, Return to Love. So I think about this, and I'll read it, and then we can all think about it. Okay. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So I think about that every time I come into Homeboy and I see everyone's face and the light in the eyes here and the choice that we have and the understanding that we're given and the power that, you know, our leaders and all of you have to walk from this place every day and remember who you are. So that's one I wanted to share. And this other one I think about, I think I'm going to put it on my wall. And it's because, you know, in Hinduism and yoga, they have something called sadhana, which is called your spiritual work. And it means, you know, not just meditating and sitting somewhere, you know, looking great in your yoga outfit and just like not having a care in the world. But when difficulties arise, what do? How do you react? And that, you know, the only choice, well, we have a choice, but our choice in life is what defines us. We can't always anticipate or accept things that happen to us, but how we react is completely on us. That's our choice. So this one is by Dr. Howard Thurman. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Amazing, amazing leader. And it's called More Loving in My Heart. I want to be more loving. Often there are good and sufficient reasons for exercising what seems a clear, direct resentment. Again and again, I find it hard to hold in check the sharp retort, the biting comeback, when it seems that someone has done violence to my self-respect and decent regard. How natural it seems to give as good as I get, to take nothing lying down, to announce to all and sundry in 1,000 ways that no one can run over me and get away with it. All this is a part of the thicket in which my heart gets caught again and again. Deep within me, I want to be more loving, to glow with a warmth that will take the chill off the room, which I share with those whose lives touch mine in the traffic of my goings and comings. I want to be more loving. I want to be more loving in my heart. It is often easy to have the idea in mind, to plan to be more loving. to see it in my mind and give assent to the thought of being loving. This is crystal clear. But I want to be more. I want to be more loving in my heart. I must feel like loving. I must ease the tension in my heart that ejects the sharp barb, the stinging word. I want to be more loving in my heart, that, with unconscious awareness and deliberate intent, I shall be kind, a gracious human being. Thus, those who walk the way with me may find it easier to love, to be gracious because of the love of God, which is increasingly expressed in my living. I want to be more loving in my heart. So I just want to leave you guys with that, and have a blessed day, and let's all try to be a little more loving.